If your pet starts behaving in this bizarre way, you should take it to the vet immediately. It's a normal day at home, and you're sitting in the living room with your beloved pet. But as you continue to relax, you notice the animal press its head against the wall. Then it does the same against a door. Does this sound familiar to you? If it does, alarm bells should be ringing because this behavior is not as harmless as it looks. As a pet owner, of course, you must keep a watchful eye over your animal throughout the day. After all, that's the best way to spot troubling issues such as head pressing at an early stage. However, this can be tricky, particularly if you don't know what to look for. It can also be difficult to gauge the behavior of certain animals at all times. But regardless of your ability to read some of the more subtle aspects of a pet's body language, head pressing can be obvious. And it's something that you have to be aware of going forward. You certainly can't brush head pressing off as the normal behavior of animals such as cats and dogs. After all, goats, cows and horses display this behavioral pattern as well. So if you happen to see your pet pushing their cranium against a flat surface, you need to understand that they require urgent help. This is important because the United States boasts some incredible figures when it comes to pet ownership. To give you an idea of the steady growth in pet lovers over the years, the American Pet Products Association, APA, ran a study back in 1988. And after going over the results, the organization revealed that 56% of homeowners had animals under their roofs. Then, some 3 decades on, APA supervised another study in 2019, which showed that 67% of American homes now own pets. Dogs and cats are the most popular choice, of course. So it's obvious that those who look after these pets need to know about head pressing. First of all, then, let's make sure you don't mistake the behavior for something else. If you own a pet cat, for instance, you'll notice that the animal often bumps their cranium against parts of your anatomy, sometimes with force. And although these actions look similar to head pressing, they're actually completely different. This is head bunting in fact, and is a common behavior among felines. To explain more, feline aficionado Pam Johnson-Bennett shared some interesting insights with the Petant website. She said, when cats head bunt, they're creating a communal scent in a free-roaming universe. Cats recognize each other by scent first and foremost. Their whiskers and pupils are relaxed. Their ears are also relaxed. So head bunting allows cats to spread their fragrance throughout their homes. And you could interpret this as their way of marking territory, yet Petant suggested a much deeper meaning. According to the website, if you're on the receiving end of a bump, you're seen as part of the feline's colony. Another expert in feline behavior claimed that head bunts are a sign of affection to their owners as well. Speaking to Petant, Ingrid Johnson explained, "The cats are saying, 'I love you. You're so wonderful, but you're also a little stinky. Let's get you smelling like us.'" Expanding on that, Johnson shared some fascinating information about the way that cats navigate the world. She drew a comparison between them and their respective guardians, highlighting how we're often oblivious to their focus on scents. You see, cats can activate their scent glands on their heads above the eyes by head bunting. Head bunting is like a mutual love session between a person and the furniture, Johnson continued. We don't always realize that cats live in a very scent-laden world. Humans are visual. We forget that there are so many scent glands on them. It's like they're leaving little kitty text messages. As for how you should reply to a cat's head bunt, Petant suggested that you could reciprocate their gesture. Actions such as offering a cranial bump of your own to rubbing their chin can further establish your bond together. However, Johnson-Bennett provided an important counterpoint for those still building relationships with their pets. As suggested before, there could be a problem with your pet if it continues to push its head against a flat surface. Cats and dogs are known to stick to areas such as walls, doors or floors when there's an issue. Regarding felines, Johnson gave an example of the startling sight. Johnson told Petant, they may walk up to a corner and push on both sides of the wall. Their face is wincing. Their head is throbbing. It's like us pushing into our temples when we have a headache. They may express excessive vocal irritability. They may howl like they're disoriented. The behavior of an affected dog is similar to that, as they'll often dig their forehead into the surface. Unsurprisingly, these actions can leave pet owners concerned, especially if their animals continue to do it. But, should you find yourself in this situation, you must act as quickly as possible. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.